college football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Iowa State's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Second down after that previous play. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Cyclones will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So the offense will come to the line needing less than a yard to convert here on 3rd down from the 20. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking downfield, it's saying. The pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Cyclones will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Sayan. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Thurman. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, Cook, Iowa State has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid routine. Good work by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a shotgun run call. That's the 1st down and more. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Scanning the field. It's saying. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the 1st time today. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Back to throw. It's Becht. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 40, and it's blocked. The kick was low.
How about that? The pressure comes right up the middle, and blew up the field goal attempt.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Fires it to the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Cyclones will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
On the run here, lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw again. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
Well, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes the score 7-6. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Handoff to the single back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the tailback's got it again. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. Looking to pass. It's Bett. Caught quickly. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive moving.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the 1st and still going. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. They've reached the end of the 3rd quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback still with the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a 1st down.
And now the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Tailback with another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And this one of those those pressure moments in a place kicker's life to put his team on top here in the fourth quarter. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Buying time, moving to his left. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. He knocked through the PAT, as the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Get out in the bright lights in the big stage, and some teams are wired for it and some teams are not. This has been a rough game for this offense. The quarterback has not really felt any kind of rhythm at all game long. What a fitting way for him to end.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. What a catch! They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback just kneels down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.